So I came out here to the park, or the woods, I guess. It's really not a park. Some biker might be flying by. I've seen you guys. There's a little bike trail. They don't want to go deep in because it's a little late. It's 4:03, and you know, it's a little bit late out here. I have this nice stream that's along here and along the side. If you guys want to go this way and look at that. Nice little stream. It goes into the creek, which then will go into the Schuylkill River. So what I thought was I would show you guys some of the gear I brought along, and one of the newest things is my new cook set. So my new cook set here is the Pathfinder set, and I really like it a lot. I just filled this up with some water at home, and you know, it stayed cool for a few hours. And so this is a 32 ounce canteen, and what I like about it is you can cook with it. Now, the Pathfinder bag itself is okay, but I beefed mine up a little bit. I threw a Sawyer water filter in there. I threw a Hank in there at the bottom here. And you also get your little tin cup, and then a way to cook if you want to light a fire underneath, or you can use the Inferno tablets that it came with. We're not going to review this yet, but we will do another video on this. So for right now, I'm just kind of messing around. But what I did do, so what I wanted to do is shrink my survival kit down a little bit as far as my food and water situation goes, because I had like way too much stuff going on. So I just shrunk it down a little bit. Here's my Hank and the lid for this, and a Sawyer water filter. Now this is not my main go-to. I do have a better one, which is, brought the old 511 bag out. It's not fully loaded, but it's got some good gear in there. And I did test out the Grail, and it works very well. I'll show you guys this in a second. So basically my water filtration, my water kit and my food cooking kit is right here. That's all that it's going to be. It's real simple. It's you know, both ways to hold water, and shouldn't really need anything else. Other things that I kept in here are some other things, like it came with a fork, and it came with this. So it came with these two items here, a fork and like a holder, which is not bad. It's got a little knife on it on the edge, and then you got a spoon and a fork. So pretty cool. And so I also beefed it up with another way to fill up water. If you know, this is a survival bag, so basically I'm out here testing my gear, because you guys, you know, you want to go out and test your gear. If you think you're just going to go out and pick this is about 20 pounds right now, but normally my loadout's probably about 30, and I'm trying to shrink that down to about 22. I think would be ideal with a plate carrier if I had that on now. I'm a pretty cut up dude. I weigh 180 right now, and I'm a solid muscle 180, and lift a lot of weights, and I even have trouble with this bag. So it just hurts your back. I don't like the 511. I don't like the yoke strap. So I think I'm gonna get the Mystery Ranch one. A lot of you guys have been recommending that, so I think that's what I'm gonna check out. So anyways, back to this thing. Another way to fill up water in case someone else needs it. I threw a Moore knife in there, just a cheapie. All right, this is a really good knife. It's just a cheap, you know, knife. You get these things for like 12 bucks or whatever, but made in Sweden. They are sick. They're awesome. I got that. Then I threw in here some a lighter, which is the most easiest way to light fire. And then inside these black Mylar bags is fire tinder. It's the cardboardy kind of like stuff, you know, that comes with the lifeboat matches. This one has matches in it, so I got some matches in there. Then we got this one, I think has the tinder in it, and this is just a bunch of different ways to light fire. Here we go, just that cardboardy kind of tinder, and I just put that in Mylar bags just to keep water out of it or whatever. And we got a few of those, and that's in that Ziploc with a lighter, and then we have some Inferno, mini Inferno, and basically you can light one of these, and I guess it'll burn underneath the stove, and it'll cook boil water or whatever. We'll try that in another video. I'm not going to do that now, so it's a little bit too late, and I don't feel like lighting a fire here. We'll probably just do that out back of the house and test it out. So these are these mini Infernos. Now, ideally, I would have a pocket rocket, but it didn't come in yet. That's why I wanted to do this video, but it's not here yet. So that'll be in here when it does come in. And this kit also did come with this ferrocerium rod, which, you know, it came with the little striker, but I'm not having any luck with it. So let's see if a good knife like the that's not sharp enough on the edge, my Bradford. So we should be able to get it with the big boy. Yeah, William Collins knife will definitely run a spark on this thing. No doubt about it. Yep, there we go. So there you go. There's your William Collins knife, and this has a really sharp edge. You can use the blade edge, but you're gonna fuck your blade up, but not bad. So this is the best. A lot of people are gonna ask about this knife. This is the William Collins survival knife, and it is the ultimate survival knife. You can chop, you can cut, you can stab, you can fight. It's heavy. You can clunk, you can chop. I mean, did I say that already? You can get real fine in the places. It'll go through concrete, it'll go through steel, and it's got this big old sheath, and it's custom made for me, handmade. Everything's handmade. That's why this is not like some pretty looking knife. It's ugly looking steel, but it's a working steel, and it's made to work. It's not made to look pretty. So that's the William Collins survival knife. They take a while to make. He makes them all by hand. So there's that. So that basically is my food, or my water filter and cooking kit. And that's what I got going on for that. And before I had like this steel canteen from Stanley, and this, and like all an Nalgene, and it was just a little bit too much in the bag. So now I just have this set up here, inside of here with essentially, I can molly this to the side of the bag. I can carry this on its own. I mean, this is its own survival kit, is kind of where I'm after with it. Now, I did not put my fire kit. Holy crap, did I leave without my fire kit? See, now here's the thing. I couldn't have. There's no way I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I know I didn't leave without it. So my fire kit, I'm gonna get a different one that'll be able to molly to the side of this. So this will be its own survival kit in its own. And inside here I got different ways to light fire, a lighter, some magnesium, storm-proof matches, cotton balls mixed in Vaseline, and a much better ferrocerium rod. It's a smaller one, but it has a striker, and this one works really good. So I've lit plenty of fires with this already, and I do want to get some good fire steel though, so if you guys recommend any, let me know in the comments, and we will go ahead and buy that and build a better fire kit. So yeah, I recommend you guys going out there and checking out your gear for sure, man. Try out your stuff. Don't just buy stuff and let it sit in a bag until the day comes where you're going to need it. This is my main survival straw. This is the Survivor filter, and this bad boy right here will go 0.8 microns. I can stick this thing right in that water and suck it through the straw. So it's pretty cool. If you want to double down, and what you could do is, if you want to double down, you could fill this up with your water. All right, you could fill this up, and you could double down and dip that in there, or dump it in there, then do it again, have this full, and just sip out of the straw from that. And there's just no way any bacteria is getting in there from these two being filtered. I mean, these are the top of the best things you can get right here. All right, so let me show you guys how this thing works. Basically, what I'm going to do is fill it up in the little waterfall down there. All right. Oh, also my hiking boots. These are the Basque, and I got some proper pants on, and this is what I usually wear when I go hiking or any kind of survival stuff. And I'll show you my EDC in a minute. But so basically now what you're gonna do is press down on this. And the water filters through there. All right, and it's fine. All right, so then you can double down if you wanted to dump it in there. Say I did that, and then you could. Do I not have this open or something? I want to use the first sip of it. But yeah, that's what you would do essentially. I don't want it, I never used this yet, so my other one, I have another one of these that's in my EDC bag. This one's brand new, I haven't used it yet. So I didn't want to start drinking straight out through the straw, but it's good, it works. All right, this works too. Fresh water, that's how you get it. Then you can have this full, dump it in there, then do that again, and essentially you got yourself at least 32 ounces here, then probably 16 ounces here, so not bad at all. I'm digging it. I love being out here. I feel so, I just can't stand the city. I just can't wait to have a property where I'm able to just come out and just do videos and hang out in the woods with the dog and do different videos like this. I mean, we used to do a lot of these videos, and then I got busy at work, and you know, things happen, so it is what it is. But we're out here trying to get it done. I was gonna do a Bible reading, and I was gonna make a little meal, but I think we're just gonna do this video and get out of here. Maybe I'll show you the stove setup that I have. Maybe we'll set this up, light a little fire, and I'll show you guys how this works. We might as well. But first, let me show you guys my EDC. So I know you're gonna ask. I have the Bradford right here. I have a extra Glock magazine right here. I have a Glock 43 back here. Travex cinch belt. My multi-tool. And a mask. And that's it. Oh, my flashlight. I do got a flashlight here. And that's my EDC. I'm not gonna dump this whole bag out right now and show you guys. It's slimmed out version. I have my Bible in here because I was gonna maybe do a read a little bit. Maybe on the way hike back out, I'll do that. But I always bring it usually when I come out into the woods, just in case I don't feel like making a video, and then I'll decide to. That's poison ivy. Stay away from that. But so what I'll show you guys is I'll get together a little bit of some stuff, and we'll put together this mini stove, and I'll show you guys how this works. This thing's really cool. So this is my basic, this is my cooking option, and actually this can go in here too. I didn't even think of that. What do you know? That goes in there. How about that? So this is just one badass cook set right here. And it's a survival kit on its own, and that's kind of how I wanted it. I didn't want stuff all over my bag. I wanted something that maybe I could actually pop out of my bag if I needed to dump the bag and just have this. I'd be able to survive with this thing. So, all right, here's how our stove works here. All right, so that's how the stove looks when you put it together. And you can put your little, I'll show you guys how to do it with cotton ball mixed in Vaseline here. Can you see that? Oops. that's all you do with that. Now the cool thing about the cotton balls mixed in Vaseline is they will essentially catch fire for a lot longer, and they'll stay burning for a lot longer. Just for shits and kicks though, let's try one of these Inferno little disc things here. Oh, you know what? That's laced in fire retardant. Those are gonna burn pretty good. That's just pretty much probably a little cook stove in itself, each one of those. So we'll try that in another video too. I don't want to have one burning for 25 minutes out here, so we'll do that another time. This wood's real super damp, so it's not really catching. Didn't really go catch any good wood or nothing like that, but that's basically how these little stoves work. They're real simple to use, so not a bad little stove. When you fill this up with water, you put that on top, it'll boil your water. You'll be good to go. I actually used this one for the next cotton ball. We're not gonna make anything. I'm just gonna eat a EMR bar or an emergency SOS bar. I really like this thing. This thing's awesome. And like I said, you can boil water right out of this, so you don't have to have a bunch of other things. And essentially the plan is, and maybe it could be a little bit bigger, essentially the plan is to have its own little survival kit on its own, without, if I didn't need my backpack or whatever, and you could shoulder sling this thing or whatever. So pretty awesome. I like it. Just put that. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I will see you in the next one. If you want to become a patron, link will be below. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And again, that's called the Pathfinder. It's my little water filtration cooking kit for survival or hiking, or just, you know, general, just want to have fun with some cool shit. So that's what we do at Hard City. My bag is a 5'11", big old goofy looking tactical backpack that I don't like for this kind of thing, but it's what I brought out today. We're looking to change that stuff up this year, so any recommendations will be cool. I know a lot of you guys are talking about the Mystery Ranch. I've been looking at them. I think probably that's top 3. So we'll see. But hopefully we could do a lot more videos like this in the future. Plan on getting out of the city quite soon, within the next 2 years, maybe sooner if I can. And I love being out here, man. I feel like I'm just out in my element out here. I just cannot stand the noise of the city. I want to hear crickets and birds and squirrels and nuts cracking and stuff like that. So I want to get out of the city and into my element, where I can be fishing and hunting and doing different kind of geared videos. That I have all this stuff, I never really get to utilize it, but we got a lot more mechanics at work, so hopefully I'll be getting off soon. I'm off today. Hopefully next weekend I'll be off Saturday, so we could do a lot more content like this and start reviewing some of this survival gear that I've been stockpiling over the last couple of years. Some of it we've done videos before, but I don't use it a lot. We used to do this like every weekend. Some of you earlier subscribers may remember, but you know, we get busy and turned into podcasts and everything else. But like I said, Hard City isn't changing. We'll get to stuff when we can. So there's something here for everyone, and that's just how this channel has always been and always will stay. So like again, like I said, link will be below for Patreon, if that's the best way to support the channel, and liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace.